Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. I want to do a video kind of like focusing on the clones now. We can kind of just do like, I guess like kind of like the Rose clone team showcase. Took me a little while to get to this because there is a lot going on, a lot of characters to grind, and with the Rose clones, so remember, it's like there's 10 of them, although like it's just alternate arts, right? So there's the AGL tech, int, STR, and physical one. But wanted to make sure, get them rainbowed, get them link level 10, but then also the equips. I just went with the same build for all of them, move them a little bit more defense oriented. I feel like that would give us the best chance to win, right? So if we take a look at it, let's just head up to the team we've got here. All of the clones, I actually do just straight up have with the same build, which is just trying to maximize their raw defense and give them some dodge. Some of them could certainly benefit from maybe like some crits, like the AGL clone, right? Doing a lot of supers or something like that. You know, having crits would not be the worst, but I feel like usually we're probably not going to win off of like free-to-play units getting like crits and stuff like that. Although these are assuredly some of the best free-to-play characters ever, right? So it took quite a while to grind up like a lot of the equips and stuff like that, right? So remember, I don't just like let's just, you know, use the private server for everything. Like I'm actually playing the game, right? So it just takes me a little bit to get all of the resources grinded up and stuff like that, right? So I figure we'll just go into like we'll use all of them. We'll go into just like kind of like a like I guess a difficult fight. Which one of these is like the best and the worst? I do like the int one, but I do also wish that the int one maybe also had a little dodge, right? Like just the guard. It's like they're all effective, right? The tech one is very good as long as the enemy can be attack debuffed, right? The EGL one has huge amounts of dodge. The physical one is able to have, you know, guard plus a fair amount of damage reduction. The STR one is really the one that can actually do probably what, like the most damage. So, I don't know. Let's just go in some fight, and we'll just run the full clones, plus, you know, LR, Goku Black, and Zamasu. So we'll go into some, you know, kind of like newish fight. I do kind of maybe want to do a fight where we could take advantage of the tech clones debuff, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, let's jump in. I'm going to do the new Seriously Serious battle. Now, I mean, this is not exactly the hardest fight ever, but it is a fight where we could kind of like take advantage of all of the clones' abilities, which I think is good. So, let's go ahead and jump in. So, I mean, what we're going to do... All right, we're going to have to rely on the clones to handle themselves next turn. What we're going to do is, it's going to be very simple, right? We're going to rock the two LR Goku Black and Zamasus on each slot 1. And then we're going to let the clones, you know, hopefully be able to handle business out of slot 1. Now, remember, the clones, one thing they're getting that's going to be a huge help to them is the massive support stats that Goku Black and Zamasu, well, the Goku Black specifically gives, right? What is it? It's the 80% stats, to Goku Black characters. That's what the Rose is giving. Yeah, the 80% attack and defense, and then super effective against all types for all allies whose name includes Goku Black. So having that around is going to be massive for the clones, right? And I mean, this Trunks, I mean, he's got a little bit to him. So we'll, like, I believe he does double super in phase 2, right? And or he was super in like slot 3 or something like that. Okay, wow, dude, we're okay doing a lot of damage. Remember all the clones, their super attack, right? They have a 50% chance that it finishes with them doing the Ki Blast volley, which kind of gives it extra damage, right? It's we can think of it like Buhan, right? Super easy Buhan. Damn, we killed him in 1 turn, okay? Sure. I mean, Goku Black is very strong. All right, what do we got here? So, we have a Scouter. Yeah, he does double super. Okay. Alright, this is not good. The clones can handle business, but it's, you know, with LR Goku Black and Zamasu on rotation, certainly is going to be a huge asset to us. Man. I'm probably gonna... this is just really tough. We have no physical orbs for the physical clone either. I'm just trying to think of what decision we should do here. We could... Okay. I'm gonna get the Int clone in slot 1. I mean, we're gonna have to get lucky, right? We're gonna have to proc a dodge here. We could go with either the physical or STR clone in that last spot. I think it's probably going to be better for us to go with the physical clone. Most definitely. So we should be able to hit this. And then we could hit this. Maybe we could live the turn. This is a tough turn for the clones right here. We just have to... It's this first super we have to dodge. Maybe the physical clone can tank the last super. Yeah, no. Okay. I mean, it's fine. We just need, like, that's opening rotation, right? Like, we need Goku Black and Zamasu to be on each rotation. That's the one kind of caveat to the, like, the Super Boss's team in general, is it feels like, I don't know, 9 times out of 10, you know, we do have to have that Goku Black and Zamasu just sitting in slot 1 or else, right? Like, it's like they have to be sitting in slot 1. Yeah, I maybe could have gone maybe with the physical clone in slot 1 there if we had physical orbs. Because remember, the clones all have extra abilities that they could get with same type orbs, right? So let's just look at those really quick. So the AGL clone gets an extra 20% dodge. The Tech clone, he gets the 40% damage reduction when receiving an attack from an enemy he supers. The Int clone, I mean, it's just 10% HP regen, not a big deal. The STR clone gets a guaranteed additional super, and then the physical clone gets guard, right? So it's like, maybe we could have rocked, like, the physical clone in slot 1 or something like that. This is a lot better. Our rotations are definitely looking a lot stronger here. Okay, I guess I'll just do this, because we'll be able to get the orbs we need. Yep, let's do that. Let's do that. Now, I am going to do an individual showcase for each of the clones, but people really were commenting and asking me to do a video on the clones. It's like, okay, like I could at least do like a team showcase for them. And then what I want to do for the individual ones is I don't have the second batch of clones link leveled yet, right? Because there's just so much going on. So I'll like get the second batch like link leveled, and then I'm gonna want to like use each of the 2 arts in the actual video for the characters is what I'm gonna do, right? All right, so we kind of got cooked, but that was mostly just because of the opening rotations, right? Some of these clones, in particular, probably the AGL clone, really will be able to handle Trunks if Trunks is going to be popping a super attack at us in slot 3 like that. I mean, that is a tough pressure situation, right? Super attack slot 1 and a super attack in slot 3. Those particular turns are very hard to live unless we're using like the best characters in the game, right? Okay, so we'll be able to just finish off Trunks right here. This time it took us 2 turns to get through him. Our HP a little bit low because, of course, we're using a team of free-to-play characters. The physical clone has 12,195 HP. STR clone has 11,623 HP. Int clone, 11,375 HP. Tech clone, 10,969 HP. And the AGL clone, wow, only 9,311 HP. That is criminal. That's the biggest disadvantage with filling the team up with these clones, by the way, is that. Yeah, wow, dude, that's very low. I've seen people ask, like, do we think that these guys would easy during the celebration? No, for sure not. But it's good. Dokkan They have been handling things nice right now. The tech clone could handle that, yeah? I think so. Let's just get the 18 key is fine. We could play animations, because it's just going to be for the tag. We'll hit this. Yeah, I think the tech clone will definitely be okay, since Trunks can be attack debuffed. Means the tech clone's going to be able to handle business. And then we'll slowly whittle Trunks down. Remember, the int clone will give us a scouter. Multiple of the clones are giving multiple turn support. I believe the physical clone is giving 2-turn defensive support. The EGL clone gives 2-turn offensive support. So it's like they did a good job. I mean, if they're going to make super bosses a leader skill, I mean, yeah, this is what they needed to do. It's going to be less important. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of discussion. Could they give this to the Shadow Dragons in Part 2, which I think would be great. But a more fun idea to me is that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta gets the clones. Now, it is very fair that he does not need it. And, it's not needed for Gogeta to get the clones the way it was needed for these Rosés to get the clones. But keep in mind that Omega Shenron is the Dokkan Fest in Part 2. His leader skill, he's probably going to have, Battle of Fate or Transformation Boost on it. He's not going to need, the free-to-play characters in order to be good. Rosé, to fill out the team, these free-to-play characters was very important, right? But, Omega is not going to be as important for him. So they can get away with doing the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta clone idea. Attack break, nice, yeah.
今この世界で絶対的な力を持つのは私と私この二人だけだ我が願い人間ゼロ計画を成し遂げるため最も醜い者に 重い罰を受けてもらう
Alright, so that's huge, right? We get the Goku Black and Zamasu active dropping, and it's just going to give us massive extra stats for the whole team. So we're looking really good now. Yep, orbs is not a problem right here. Easy, nice. We'll be able to hit this for both of them. If Trunks tries to double super, the AGL clone is probably just going to be completely good to go anyway. I think we're going to be fine back there. And then with the second Goku Black and Zamasu, I'll also pop Zamasu's again. I think I might actually, again, I'm kind of let me look at my, I've got a huge amount of thumbnails ready to go. There's so many videos to do. I do need to finish up the missions for the Seriously Serious battles. There's a mission still in the Divine Wrath, Immortal Will. I've been having so much fun pumping out the videos versus the Goku Black and Zamasu. I already did do 2 of those today, so... I'll try and get to the individual clone showcases, but remember, 37 million for this guy right here. Now, remember, the stats are going to go up even more once we pop the other LR Goku Black and Zamasu's active, right? So we're just going to get more and more and more stats. If I really wanted to just juice them, remember, we could also bring the physical Dokkan Fest Rosé as well to pop his domain. When we do the individual showcases, I'll definitely do that, right? But... I'm not the biggest fan of running the physical Rosé, really, besides his domain. Getting the domain buff, of course, it really is similar to Tech UI to an extent, although Tech UI to me does feel much better. What? Hey, bud? Dude, that's 80% fucking dodge, man. Okay, cool. Cool. Nice, dude. Yeah, dude, what is his dodge? Just 80%, right? Because he's got 50% per future Saga ally in the team. He has... How many clones does he need? He needs 5 clones to have full 20%, which we do. We've got the 5 clones. So he's at 70% dodge. Oh my god, that was 90% dodge he failed, actually. That wasn't 80, that was 90 he failed. Oh, this is... Huh. Let's drop this. Oh, I've got the animation on again. I don't know... Okay, chat. We might actually be in trouble because of orbs. We didn't have a physical orb for the physical one. I guess we could put the int Goku Black in slot 2. I can't put the physical one against the super with type disadvantage. He does have a decent... Like, if we had a physical key sphere, we could give him. Remember, we are juiced like crazy with both active skills up. The int clone is guarding. I think the int clone is probably who we want to do. Yeah, chat. If the physical clone would just like suck this up. Nah, we're okay because we could do this. We're okay. We could hit this. It's only, thank goodness, it's only one orb that we need, so we can hit that. Boom. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Because now he's got guard. He's got a nice amount of damage reduction. He's gonna be a-okay right there. All right, we can hit this. Yup, we're gonna clean up. Get cleaned up, kid. Yeah, because the physical clone has 50% damage reduction, because we've got, you know, the full clone buffs are up. So he's got the 50% damage reduction, and then he's also guarding, because we got the physical orb. So he should be completely good to go. Yeah, by the way, I do think right now Goku Black and Zamasu is the #1 character in the game. I do think so. I'll tell y'all, I don't know when I'm going to do my tier list, but my top 3 for sure is Goku Black and Zamasu, Blue Goku and Vegeta, and then I'd put Tech Vegito at 3 right now. I do think Festival still is very relevant, but the hardest fight in the game is designed structurally to counter Tech Vegito, right? Like, that's the way it's set up, the way it is, to try and lock that character down. Now remember, they don't need to just open up with like locking and shit. Oh, we dodged anyway, cool. They don't need to do all that in order to counter Tech Vegito. Another way to easily counter Tech Vegito and EGL Gogeta is turn 4, the bosses just explode in insane difficulty, right? Because that first turn where you can swap to the defense forms, the Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta and the EGL Super Saiyan Goku, that can give issues, that first turn. And that's another way they could be power crept. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're going to be able to get out of here. Outside of the one turn we had where we didn't just have LR Goku Black and Zamasu on rotation, we have completely cooked and dominated, as you guys can see. Like the clones, I mean, I'm impressed that we saw the EGL clone like double-digit tank it. I mean, this Trunks is not like the strongest boss of all time, but I believe his super attack is like 4 million plus. Like, I mean, he's like, once he's fully built up, like this Trunks, like he's not like a complete fraud, but he's not like, oh my god, you know, like the Goku Black and the special battle fight. Yeah, cool. We might be able to finish off just here. The STR and Tech clones, they'll be able to do some decent damage here. Yeah, nice. Definitely great. I mean, it just, again, we could take it back to the golden rule, which is just because a character's free to play does not mean they need to fucking suck. Right? How about that? Just because a character is free to play doesn't mean they need to suck ass, man. Haha, nice. How many super attack dodges? You're sick, dude. That's where the good luck is always going to be for me. The dodges. Yes, dude. Yes. The super attack dodges. So there we go. There's the full clone team. I mean, with things going our way a little bit, we could clear most of the game. Like the clones are good. They're legitimately good. It's not like they're okay or something like that. They are legit good, right? Like we can clear most events at like Festival, no, right? But like you know, we could even definitely get a great RNG run where I bet you we could beat the special battle with this full clone team. I do think we could. It's just we would need things to go very particular for us. The bosses would have to just be really honing in on Goku Black and Zamasu when it comes to the supers, or, you know, they super in slot 3 when AGL clone is on rotation or something like that. But these clones are not, like, they're not bitches. I mean, these are some of the best free-to-play characters of all time. And that's where it's like, you know, we could just very easily point, so, like, you know, they're all quite good. And you could point out, like, right next to them is this guy who is just, like, silly, right? Like, it's, so. Let me know what you guys think of the clones. But they are very good.